My arm is split open. There's blood everywhere. Told the doctor, you must get me out alive. I cannot die. I cannot die. I have 2 kids, 4 and 2. And I just gotta make it out alive. Hey everyone, how's it going, man? My name's Aaron, and I thought I'd just take some time to share with you the story of how I almost lost my arm, I almost lost my life, and how I got to where I am today. 7.5 years ago, I was with the Singapore Sports School. Absolutely loved it. Built a very, very good relationship with my colleagues, the parents, the students. But somewhere along the 2-year mark, I felt that I could do a little bit something different, a little bit something more. As for all corporate jobs, we always struggle to find more family time, but yet you need to be at work. So I was trying to find a balance. My kids were 4 and 2 at a point of time, and I just wanted to, spend more time with them, bring them on picnics, bring them on camping trips, and I thought I wanted to find a different opportunity. Basically, I was looking around and was thinking what I should be doing. And one day, I invited my friends over to my home, and this friend of mine, he shared with us a piece of good news. He shared with us that he was going to be a SQ pilot. And then all of us like, what? And he told me dead in the eye. And he told me, Aaron, if there's anything you want to do in life, you just have to work hard, spend some time and effort into it, and you will be able to achieve it. And at the moment, I was like, wow, of all time, you come and tell me this. And like, okay, I was really, really thinking very hard on like what I should do next. What do I really want out of this whole next opportunity is that I want to spend more time with my family and my kids and basically not miss out the growing years of my kids. To me, I felt there was only 2 jobs that can be done. One is either you be an insurance agent or you be a real estate agent, because these 2 jobs give you the flexibility of time. You can arrange your own schedules, and when you take leave, no need to ask for permission lah. So anyways, I decided, you know what? I want to be a real estate agent because every time people come to my house, I love showing them around. So you know what? Maybe I was born to be a real estate agent. So okay, during my 3rd year in the Singapore Sports School, I went to take up the course, went for all the lessons, went for the exams, and I did everything I could. Every day I put the kids to sleep, and from 10 p.m. onwards, I would study all the way to 4 a.m. And then I would sleep a little bit, and then I'll go to work in the morning. And then I was doing that every single day. To me, if you put in 100% effort, you will be able to pass the exam. So, okay. So I did that. I went for my first exam, and I failed. And I thought, okay, maybe I didn't do hard enough. So I repeated the same process, studied every single day to 4 a.m. and went to work at like 7+, 8+. Took the second exam, I still failed. And then after that, I went home, I got the results. Of course, I was very upset because I put in so much effort, right? So I went to tell Cheryl, my wife, and I said, Cheryl, there's only 3 things that I really, really care about right now. Number 1 is to be a real estate agent so that I can achieve what I really want in life, to spend more time with my kids. Number 2 is family. And number 3 is work. These are the 3 main things. But I have to drop 1. So out of these 3, I can't drop family. I can't drop my dream of being a realtor. So I had to drop my work. So I tendered my resignation with the Singapore Sports School, and I was given 2 months notice period. So during this 2 months notice period, I did a handover. But during this time, there was this news going around the world about this Wuhan COVID, what bad virus that's going around in China. So to me, it's like, okay lah, it doesn't really matter because we're all the way in Singapore, won't affect us. So okay. So same thing, I just studied every day to 4 a.m. Or rather, I quit my job and I studied the whole day. It was 1 week to the exam, and then Singapore went into DORSCON orange, and the exam was postponed till further notice. And that was a period of time where it was very scary for everybody because nobody knows what's going to happen. Or for me, it's like, I don't know when's the next exam going to come on. And it was quite scary because I have no job. I had no opportunity to get another job. And all of a sudden, our family had 0 income. And I asked Cheryl, like, hey, what's the job now that I can apply, straight away get, don't care, work hard, will be able to bring in some income for the family. And there was only 1 job, and that was to be a Grab food delivery rider. And so I did. And I thought I was very smart because I went to apply for the job. And when I went to the main office where you apply for the job, there was a snaking long queue, and we had to queue up for 3 hours under the hot sun. I thought I was smart, but everybody else was smart. Everybody was applying for the job as well. And then I went around Singapore every day, 10 to 12 hours, delivering food and parcels. Shortly after doing this for 2 weeks, I got into a traffic accident. Basically, I sliced my arm off. It was bleeding. My shirt was torn. There was no cars on the road, and I didn't know what to do. Basically, I just called the ambulance, asked for help. They told me, hey, you should not call this number. This is not an emergency hotline where you ask questions, because I asked them where was the nearest hospital. Because at that moment, my arm was wide open. I could see my bone. I was bleeding profusely, and anyways, I just told myself to keep calm and, okay, I'm at Yishun. The nearest hospital will be Khoo Teck Puat Hospital. So I just put my GPS and I continued riding the motorcycle all the way, and I rode myself to the hospital, A&E. I was admitted to the hospital for immediate surgery. It was all frantic in the hospital. There was tentages, everybody in the PPE, and the focus was just COVID. So it's a very scary time. When I reached the hospital, the nurses told me that you have to wait for another maybe about 6 hours before we can operate on you. I said, like, my arm is open right now and you can't operate on me. I mean, like, what's happening? And they said that I basically need to fast before the operation. So during that time, my heart was pumping really fast. I was really very nervous, and I didn't know what was going on. And I called 3 people. The first person I called, of course, was Cheryl. And of course, although I was very nervous, very kanchiong, but I just told myself, okay, when she picked up the phone, I just, hi Cheryl, hey, don't worry about me, man. Just take care of the kids. I just got into a minor accident, so I'll be staying in the hospital for 1-2 days. Just take care of the family, and I'll be home soon, okay? And then Cheryl, of course, know that something was going on already lah. So I put on the phone. The second person I called was my best buddy. I called my friend and I told him, hey, I just got into a really, really bad accident. My arm is split open. There's blood everywhere. Just promise me if I don't make it out alive from the operation, you have to take care of my family and make sure my kids go to school and do their homework, okay? He said, okay, can bro, no problem. So the third person I called was the person who asked for my services for the food delivery. And I said, hi, I'm your Grab delivery driver. I just got into an accident. If you don't mind, you just book another Grab rider to pick up the food at Khoo Teck Puat Hospital. You can deliver it to Novena, and I'll pay for the Grab charges lah. So don't worry, your food is nice and warm, it's still in the bag, and everything is okay. So this were the 3 person that I called, and then basically I took my phone and I threw it at one corner. The reason is because my phone kept on ringing, because traffic police was calling me, Grab Food Insurance was calling me, everybody was calling me, and I really was not in the right state of mind to pick up any phone call. But before I got into the operation theatre, I told the doctor, you must get me out alive. I cannot die. I have 2 kids, 4 and 2, and I just gotta make it out alive, okay, no matter what. Sorry. Yeah, so anyways, the operation went smooth, and I was taking selfies of myself, sending to Cheryl and the kids just to show them that daddy is okay lah. So yeah. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, my arm all bandaged up. I can't work because I have to recover, and our family has 0 income. So during that period of time, our family received a lot of love and care from everybody. I didn't really tell anybody about what's happening, but I think slowly the news got out, and randomly every other day we'll always get food deliveries, for meals and stuff, just to take care of my family. And we are very, very thankful for that. A couple months later, the real estate exam is back, and I studied for the exam. And for some reason, everybody wanted to be a realtor, and everybody applied for the exam. And when I applied, I did not get a slot. So I took 2 times, I failed. The third time I applied, I didn't get a slot. Every time you wait for an exam is 4 months. And when I waited for the 4th exam to happen, I applied, I didn't get a slot again. For the 5th time I applied, I finally got a slot. And during this whole waiting 4 months, I was studying every single day, but yet I was still trying to be as good as a father I want to be and provide for the family. So although I can't provide for the family financially, I just wanted to spend as much time I could with the kids. So anyways, I went for my 5th exam. I took it, and I still failed. I didn't want to give up. On the side, everybody was telling me, wow, Aaron, you got yourself into such a mess because you could have just stayed in your job, continue in Singapore Sports School. That's a government job. Nobody's affected in their salary, although there's COVID. But I knew deep inside that I always wanted to do something more. And at the end of the day, it's really something that I can spend a little bit more time with my kids. I applied for the 6th exam. It was supposed to happen in March. But for some reason, the people who organized the exam changed the organizers. They had some handover issues, and then the exam happened in April instead. For those of you who have taken an exam would have known that you are given a fixed period of time to pass the exam, and that is like 2 years. For some reason, March was the last opportunity for me to take the exam and to pass it. If not, I had to retake the whole course again. And because the exam was pushed to April, I was not eligible for it. Wow, I tell you, I kanchiong, man. I write to MP lah, I write to CEA lah. I tell them this is not fair, no. I tried so hard. I've been doing this for like three and a half years, and I'm trying to take the exam, and now you shift the exam 1 month later, and now I'm I'm not eligible to take the exam. So after getting the MP appeal through and everything, the CEA wrote back to me and said that this is your last chance to take the exam. Towards my exam, I prayed to God and I said, hey God, if you want me to pass, then you help me pass lah. Because all this while, when I was taking all my 5 times the exam, I always believed that it's only based on hard work and perseverance, then I'll be able to do it. But for some reason, I just cannot do it. And I told him, you know what? If you think I should pass and be a realtor and provide for my family and spend more time with them, then you help me pass. And to be honest, these 5 times, I studied every single day without fail. On the 6th time I took the exam, I finally passed the exam. Everybody said, wow, Aaron, congratulations. Now you passed the exam. You are a realtor already. Wow, you're going to go out there and, you're going to help a lot of people. You're going to smash it. But that is usually not the case. For the first 6 months, I was struggling. It was just a crazy ride. But after the 6th month, then things got a little bit better. I started to sell 1 property, 2 property, 3 properties, helping sellers to find houses to buy. And it started to kick off from there. The reason why I'm sharing this story with everybody is because I just want to let all of you know that you might be facing a tough time right now. I was really lost. I don't even know how long was my tough time supposed to be. And during this whole journey, in this whole 3.5 years of studying and, get it settled and pass, Cheryl has not complained 1 bit, not even once. I mean, I have friends telling me that, you itchy backside, you cause all this problem. Now, now your family all struggling and suffering because of your choices. But Cheryl did not complain 1 bit, and I'm just very, very thankful for that. Right now, I'm a realtor. I'm helping families to sell their homes, buy homes, helping them to find investment properties. And at the same time, I'm able to provide for my family. And right now, I have 3 kids, Dylan, Danelle, Declan. I have number 4 on the way. So I'm very glad that I'm able to provide for my family and most importantly, spend more time with them. During this whole period, although it's about 4 years, but it feels like an eternity. For those of you who are struggling right now, take it from a guy who almost lost his arm, lost his life. But at the end of the day, the reason why I was able to push through is because of the focus that I had to provide for my family. And if you ever need someone to talk to, who has been through it, feel free to drop me a DM, speak to me, drop me a call. I'll love to share with you a little bit more. If you see me at houses showing them, hey, drop by to say hi if you saw my video, man. Thank you for listening to my story. My name is Aaron Teo. See you around.